Closer. 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 Hit the viewers at home with that there complete pre-workout face. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? It's SUPPWARS! Coming to you from MassiveJoes.com. I'm here in the filming studio at MassiveJoes headquarters, and I'm joined by our resident prince of pre-workouts, Vince.
That's me.
Of pre-workouts. Vince, we're also joined by our esteemed referee for this episode of SUPPWARS, Caleb in the house.
G'day guys, how you doing?
Caleb, the viewers are doing pretty damn good, but they're about to be doing a whole lot better because of this episode of SUPPWARS. Guys, I ain't even got no words.
You better find someone. You're going to lose.
We are taking our current reigning SUPPWARS champion. I don't even know if that's true, but it's definitely our top selling pre-workout in this category. Has it been defeated yet? We probably should have checked that before we dive in.
I don't think so. I'll take a punt and say no.
Okay, let's go. The undefeated heavyweight champion of the world, arms race harness, up against the newcomer, the rookie. Core Fury Australian edition. Guys, we are going 4, possibly 5 rounds in this episode of SUPPWARS, in this epic SUPPWARS battle. Round 1, ingredients, nutritional breakdown. Round 2, flavors and taste. Round 3, value for money. Round 4, effects. Round 5, if we need it. We're going to see how the first 4 play out, and then Caleb he's got a few options.
Yeah.
Depending on how, if we need to separate these two, that's going to be the tie-break, the deciding round. Vince, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Caleb, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Round 1, ingredients and nutritional breakdown. Let's go.
Okay, so first off, 40 scoops, 20 serves. 20 serve, 2 scoop serve.
2 scoop serve, both 40 scoops, both 20 serves. Let's go through the 2 scoop full serve.
Cool. So L-citrulline, 5 grams. Beta-alanine, 3.2 grams. L-tyrosine, 1 gram. Vitrinox, 500 milligrams. Caffeine anhydrous, 350 milligrams. Citicoline, 250 milligrams. Elevate ATP, 150 milligrams. Zoom XR, extended release caffeine, 75 milligrams. And Hyperzinine A, 20 milligrams or 200 micrograms.
Oh, you're in trouble here, Vince.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
I don't reckon.
L-citrulline, you've got 5 grams, I've got 6 grams.
Yep.
Beta-alanine, we both have 3.2 grams of full clinical dose. You got any betaine in there?
Don't need it.
2.5 grams of betaine in each and every scoop of this Core Fury. You got tyrosine, 1 gram?
Yep.
2 grams in the Core Fury Oz. You got Elevate ATP for muscle power. Elevate ATP is really a precursor to creatine.
Precursor? No, it's not.
I got the
You've
real
never heard you say that before.
Regardless, we're going straight to the source. Creatine Magna Power, full dose, 1.5 grams in each and every scoop of this Core Fury Oz. You got any Vasodrive in there?
No, but I have Vitrinox. Do you have Vitrinox?
I don't have Vitrinox, but I do have Vasodrive, 254 milligrams, full clinical dose. How much caffeine do you have? 350. Way too much.
Nah.
250.
Nah.
Caffeine
not
anhydrous in
Gonna
the core. We'll talk about that in effects.
Okay.
You've got the citicoline.
Yes.
250.
Yep.
I also have 250 in the Core Fury Oz. You got the S7 for the vasodilation.
Don't need it with the Vitrinox.
Wow, it'd be nice to have though, wouldn't it? In a 100 milligram dose, which is what we have.
Not if it's unnecessary.
In the Fury Oz. Zoom XR caffeine, 140 milligrams versus your 75 milligrams.
Too much.
And Huperzine A, we both have a 20 milligram dose.
Yep.
Caleb.
Mate, this is tough. Because
How is this tough?
It's very
Fury
tough.
Oz covers everything that Harness has and then has 3 more ingredients on top. That's not tough at all.
It's also missing ingredients that Harness has.
No, because it covers them off. What ingredients?
Harness.
No, what ingredients does Harness have that Fury doesn't have or doesn't cover off with a similar ingredient?
And say the same thing about Harness.
No, you can't.
Okay, what is it missing?
100%. What do you have that covers off Vasodrive AP?
Vitrinox.
What do you have that covers off S7?
Vitrinox.
You can't use the same ingredient to
Yes, I
cover
can.
off. Bullshit.
Why do I need 2 ingredients for the same purpose?
And then Fury takes a lot of the ingredients that Harness has and increases the dosages,
'Cause
like the citrulline and the tyrosine.
To an unnecessary, over clinical dose, not necessary.
Tyrosine could be argued that you
Could
need more
be.
than a gram.
Citrulline though, a bit of a waste.
You never have too many pumps.
Yeah.
Caleb.
Yeah, all right. Starting off strong. Core Fury.
Round 1 goes to Core Fury. It's 0-1, leading into round 2, flavors and taste.
Harness, at the moment, comes in 10 flavors. Tart candy strings, Big Sky, Black Cherry, Bombsicle, Kiwi Strawberry, Lemon Rush, Limeade, Pineapple Mango, Raspberry Sorbet, Venice Beach.
Did you just list those off the top of your head?
No,
I was going to say, fuck, I'm impressed. We got it written
Should've
down.
said yes.
Fury comes in 3 flavors. It comes in green apple, lemon lime sherbet, and Australian raspberry chews. The flavors are all very good. It's hard to fight against 10 flavors.
10 very good flavors as well.
Not all of them are, but there are some,
What's
some
bad?
diamonds in the rough there.
I mean, I haven't tried the cherry, but the rest are pretty good.
Caleb,
Yeah, look, by default has to go to Harness.
round 2 goes to Arms Race Harness. It's all tied up at 1 apiece as we lead into round 3. Price and value for money, Vince.
Harness, 20 scoops, 20 serves, 40 scoops, $79.95.
Core Fury, 40 scoops, 20 serves, $10 more, $89.95. But I mean, there's more ingredients in there and high dosages. So,
No way. No.
in terms of value for money, if we break it down per gram of citrulline,
We're not doing that. Get out of here.
Caleb.
Yeah, Harness again.
Shit the bed. Round 3 goes to Harness. It's taking the lead 2-1 as we lead into arguably the most important round, and that is, of course, effects. Vince,
Yes.
you and I have both trained on both of these products.
Yeah.
What is your experience between the two, and what's your pitch for Harness being better?
Harness is better. It is better. I've tried both, and I've come back to Harness, and I remember saying to you last week,
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about Fury, but I prefer Harness.
Can you elaborate a little bit
I
for the
think-
viewers as to your personal experience? What makes it better?
I didn't feel Fury in terms of the energy pickup. Whereas Harness, I definitely feel. I think the little bit more caffeine
How
definitely
many scoops
hits you a bit harder.
Did you do 2 scoops?
I usually train on 1.5, and I
Yeah,
did
okay.
1.5 comparatively. And I feel like Harness hits me harder, and I have better workouts. Fury, I found myself tired, even with the more extended release caffeine. I found it, I don't know, it just didn't bring me up enough to warrant the extended release and the energy. In terms of pumps, mental focus, pretty
Yeah.
similar, to be honest.
Yeah, okay. I have 2 main arguments for why I think Fury Oz is better than Harness.
Yeah.
The first main argument, and I brought this is a recycled argument. I've used this in Sup Wars before, but I think this is probably the Sup Wars that I was preparing to use it in anyway.
I don't know.
Is the amount of stimulants in Harness is too fucking much.
It's not.
You just said yourself you train on a scoop and a half.
Yeah, but I
So
do the
all of those ingredients that you just went through, you now get 25% less.
That doesn't matter though. I still feel at a scoop and a half, this is better than 2 scoops of Fury.
Bullshit.
Not even kidding.
No, that's
Not
not.
kidding.
No, that's a false statement.
It's
Vince.
not a false statement.
That is false.
Not at all.
My
Fury-
main argument in terms of the effects is, for most people, 2 scoops of Harness. If you think about the 5 effects that we look for in pre-workouts, right? Pumps, power, endurance, focus, feeling of well-being, and energy. It's too far skewed towards the energy side to the point where most people are going to have to dial the 2 scoops back, and then you start sacrificing all of the other effects as you dial those scoops back.
I don't think so. I mean, I do that because I stack it.
Yeah.
So, but anyone else, any customer who comes in and buys it, they're usually taking 2 scoops.
I'm not so sure.
And I feel like you can't really comment on energy because it's such an individualized thing.
Well, it is individualized, and I'm giving my personal experience.
So,
I prefer Fury because those 5 effects are much more balanced in a 2-scoop dose. And I can train on 2 scoops of Fury. I can't train on 2 scoops of Harness. It blows my fucking head off.
I can train on it. I don't.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I need it.
Yeah.
But
because
I
it's
can.
too far skewed towards energy.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's not.
It is.
It's not.
Okay.
Fury is like the little
Let's
bitch version of Harness.
It's
The basic bitch version
not
of
the
Harness.
bitch version of Harness. All right, let's park that argument over here because that, I'm just going to say it's too skewed towards energy. But then, if energy is important to you and you have a very high caffeine tolerance, fair enough. You can probably do the 2 scoops of Harness. Let's go. If you are the person that can do the 2 scoops versus the 2 scoops,
Yeah.
I think Fury is better when it comes to focus and feeling of well-being and the balance of those 2 things. Harness is very good for focus, but when it comes to well-being, like the elevation in mood kind of falls off.
I
You're
disagree.
very dialed in, but you don't feel euphoric. Fury Oz, you feel very dialed in and euphoric. The second thing is the muscle pumps are better on Fury because it's a more synergistic pump formula. You got the citrulline and the vasodrive and the S7 all working together to prolong those muscle pumps, which you don't get on Harness. You get very good muscle pumps immediately.
They don't prolong your muscle pumps.
They definitely do
Yeah.
from the enhanced vasodilation.
Same as Vitronox.
Yeah, it's different though. I find that
I don't
Fury,
know.
the pumps are just a bit better. The big one for me is the muscle power. Like if I'm going and I'm training legs or I'm training back or I'm going to train heavy chest, I notice significant difference in muscle power training on Fury compared to Harness. And I literally have a tub of each in my supplement pantry at home. And I'm telling you, when I do those workouts, I'm like, today's going to be a heavy workout. I'm going to need to move some lightweight like bags of feathers. I go to the Fury.
See, I disagree. Feeling of well-being, mental focus, I feel like they're pretty much exactly the same. I get the same feeling I do
The,
from
the
Harness.
focus, yes. The mood, you just feel better training on Fury.
I didn't get that. I didn't feel as good training on Fury.
Yeah, okay.
In terms of muscle pumps, I think they're quite similar again.
They're similar, 100% they're similar. I just think Fury is a bit better.
And muscle power, I think Elevated P is much better than Betaine.
Yeah, but there's betaine and creatine magna power in here.
Yeah, but
I'm a big fan of magna
You don't
power.
need creatine when everyone else takes it every day.
Well, you can have that argument for
So
sure. But from my personal experience, the Fury Oz is where I go where I'm training like powerfully. Caleb.
I don't know.
Good luck with this one.
There are so many points for me to like reference and cover back to. When it comes to, I guess, the high energy, I guess like when I'm thinking about it, you do have all 5 effects from both of these pre-workouts, and I have to say like the high energy isn't like crazy high energy. And then we've just got to the point as well, is like they are covering every aspect. Like for me to say that, just because the pumps are a little bit better in Harness, does that warrant it to be better? Personally, I think I have to award a tie for this round.
Oh! No!
Yes.
Yeah.
It can't be!
Oh, it can be.
It can't be!
Definitely can.
Yeah, it can.
Are you sure, Caleb?
I am sure. Yeah.
Oh, he's got conviction in his decision.
Yeah, he does. And he stated the pumps are better in Harness.
Hit the bed.
I don't know
Were
if
you
it-
on the bench with the Djokovic case recently?
Oh, we just see the political bit of that.
Well, Caleb's called it.
Yeah.
Round 4 is a tie, which means this Sup Wars has been won. 2.5 to 1.5 arms race Harness, taking the win, still undefeated.
Still undefeated.
Still the world champ over the Core Fury Oz. Woo! Shit the bed. I was not expecting that.
The people love Harness.
Well, Caleb
people's
loves
champ,
Harness, clearly. Look, 2 incredible pre-workouts.
Yeah.
2 pre-workouts that I think have probably moved the needle of what we've come to expect in pre-workout formulas that little bit more forward.
Yeah, 100%.
Harness has been around now for, how long's Harness been around for?
Couple of years.
Couple of years?
3 years, I reckon.
No, I don't think it's been that
I
long.
was still in retail stores before.
It might have been. The
Yeah,
last few
2.5
years has been a fucking time walk, to be honest with you. Anyway, Harness has been around for a while. Fury Oz is the new kid on the block, just recently released. And it is better, even though it lost Sup Wars. And it has pushed that needle a little bit more forward. But listen, guys, with either of these products, you're not going to go wrong. I think the big decider is going to be your stimulant tolerance.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you want to be, to get the full effects of both, you want to be training on the full 2-scoop dose.
Yeah.
Don't get it wrong, both of them can be 1 scooped or 1.5 scooped, especially if you're stacking. They both stack very well. Maybe that should have been, if we needed round 5, Caleb, that should have been it, but we don't need it. It really comes down to, how high is your stimulant tolerance. If it's quite high and you want a pre-workout that is really kind of energy prominent, Harness is going to be your pick. If you're like Vince, if you're like me and it's just too much caffeine, it's too many stimulants, you want something that's not as skewed towards the energy side, but is still going to hit all the other elements we look for in a complete pre-workout and hit them very well, it's going to be the Furios.
Yeah.
Both awesome pre-workouts. Caleb, thank you very much for your courage and your conviction in your adjudication. I know the comments are not going to be kind to you.
Oh, I love it,
We'll see. We'll see.
Right choice.
Harness is loved. Harness is loved. Vince, thank you very much for an epic battle. Guys, as always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel. Don't forget to turn your post notifications on whatever device you are watching this video on, so you don't miss all these new editions of Sup Wars and everything else we've got happening here on the channel. Guys, that is Sup Wars. Arms race harness with the slight victory, 2.5 to 1.5 over the all-new Core Nutritionals Fury Oz. Vince,
Yes.
where are we coming to and from?
MassiveJoes.com.
Stay massive.
Thank you for tuning in to this video. We hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to check out our latest upload and our recommended video, and be sure to subscribe to the MassiveJoes YouTube channel to stay up to date with all of our latest uploads.